Like, we're just looking around, it's like fun, right? Suddenly, right, we hear the first person scream. And when I look up, right, everybody started to freeze in their tracks. Then I'm thinking, like, what the f going on? So only like 2 or 3 people have torchlights. So we walk up. They all start pointing their torchlight down. My very superstitious friend, as I walk closer, I hear him starting to chant already, apologizing and chanting. Then I go all the way up, right, and then I look at the tree. And on the tree, right, there's just a white face.
Happy Halloween, everybody. This is your daily Ketchup. I thought you snoring, yeah.
Boom.
It's midnight. Specifically, Mr. Midnight is in the news. So
I'm trembling.
Netflix has adapted Mr. Midnight into a mystery series, which by the time this episode comes out, because it starts streaming on October 24th, it will have started lah.
You can tell us how much you hate it already.
Oh, I love it.
Gosh, I love it.
I love Mr. Midnight. Yeah. Like, it was like, because it's a horror book, right? Like, my mother like never really allowed us to have it. So it's like the kind of book that, you know, you go to popular bookstore, then you just camp there for like 5 hours and read
you
the
read
book,
for
right?
free, yeah.
Walao, you're that kind.
I do.
No, but it's because people love the book series so much that they will be like, yeah, it's not the same as the books lah, or like, no, it's good, that kind of thing.
I've never read it.
Me also.
Like, I don't see the appeal.
Same.
It's so deep. Like
even
don't get off on the 13th floor, so deep.
No, because I always associated it with Mr. Kiasu. Then I see Mr. Kiasu one time, I sian already. Then I like, anything Singaporean, Mr. Book, bye-bye.
No, I read the other one. It's called True Singapore Ghost Story.
Oh, Russell Lee.
With the 2 cat eyes one.
Yeah, that one I read a few.
Yeah.
That was.
But that one, right, got some things like not safe for work one.
Huh, really?
No, cause I remember I went to Popular to read it lah, and during secondary school. Then I just randomly flipped to a random story. Then it was about basically this girl that she was sleeping. Then she felt like someone touched her, and like finger her lah. Then she like liked it.
Wait, Russell Lee is like the real Mr. Midnight.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So like,
Actually, then she realized she's in the erotic section.
I was like, what's this? This is so
yeah.
weird. Anyway, she liked it a bit. Then she decided to look down and see what it is. Then it was like a hen, just a hen.
You mean from the Addams Family?
Yeah, like it was just a hen.
That guy, naughty guy.
Below, and then after that I just closed the book and then
You freak out.
No, I was like, what's this? Then I just never.
Wait, how old are you?
I think sec 1.
She closed the book, see how much.
So I was 13. Then I was like, oh my god, I'm not buying this shit.
Shit.
I've only ever also read one snippet from True Singapore Ghost Stories. Also, I thought it was real for a large part of my life. But anyway, it was one, right, where it was talking about like Singaporean like things not to do. Like superstitions kind of thing. I don't know which edition it was. But then he said, right, apparently, if like during ghost month or what, right, like you're walking home or what, then if you like kind of open your legs a bit and like look underneath, you will see the ghost size of like a Coke bottle.
Huh?
A ghost the size of a Coke bottle? That's not intimidating at all.
Yeah,
I will turn around and kick the ghost. Then you will hear clock.
But at a young age, right, it really like I was really scared to like ever try that.
Right.
Like, it's the same as like the say Bloody Mary 3 times in front of a mirror.
Cut the apple.
Well, I remember last time before the times of Grab, right? And then I had no money, right? Then my friends stay like maybe one neighborhood away, right? So right, we will hang out until late. Then after that, you have to walk home.
Oh.
Because there's no like after midnight kind of transport or whatever, and then you no money to take the normal cab, right? So then you will walk, right? Then like, avoid that area, then like you'll be scared of Abing. But then sometimes you hear like some weird noise in the dark of the bushes or whatever. Then you think like what could it be? Then my friend told me that there's this spiritual 180-degree rule. So there is a layer of protection this way, one. And if you look back too quickly and you break that, right, then you will see things, one. So if you hear something behind you, don't turn around. Just keep looking.
Yeah, that's what I heard also.
What I learned is that it's a triangle between your forehead and your 2 shoulders, so it always needs to be.
Yeah. But I keep doing it. I keep like.
You trying?
No, but what if you turn your whole
Because
body
I scared
back?
he's a murderer. I'm not scared of like.
So actually, by right, you need to jump and turn around.
So it's just like one shot, then
No,
one
he said
see.
he said if you turn your body.
So don't isolate, don't like.
What?
Whose arm is this?
Yeah. Okay, any other superstitions? I'm trying to think.
I
also,
must, when I go to a hotel, right, I must knock the door first before I open.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Ned does that all the time.
The recent Bali hotel that I go, he bring us to our room, then he straight open the door. Wow. After he leave, right, we close the door, then we ting tong, then we knock, then we go in.
No, the other thing also is that, no, I think there's a remedy for that, which is that if you go in already, then just make sure the shoes are all messed up.
Huh? Why?
Because you're basically telling the ghost that is staying inside that, hey, I'm going to stay here for a bit.
Yeah, like don't disturb me. Because technically this is the ghost house.
So,
Like ghosts already staying there, then you are going to impose for like 3 days.
so the rule is, do you knock every single time you have to go into the hotel, or just that the start of your stay?
First time.
Okay. Ned does it all the time, no matter what.
Oh,
Because sometimes they
no.
might come back, they don't know when you check out, ma. So, right, not to scare you guys, but there was like something here. Like there was an incident where like, I think...
Here?
yeah.
Our office?
Yeah, but it hasn't happened in a very long time. It was like the first few months when we first moved in.
So I interrupt this broadcast to ask you all to like, share and subscribe for more such stories. If you don't, there's going to be an extra person in the room right now.
Just saying.
Comment down below to exercise this. Okay, back to the episode.
Oh shit.
And
Let's
Filming
go.
so dark some more, yeah.
Say.
So like it was on the 5th floor, right? And then two guys were left in the office, and that was all. Like no one else was there. Like confirmed, no one
The
else.
start
Was
of a very different story.
I know.
Only one guy left.
But then
Home.
suddenly, right? Like at our back door, you know where the staircase is?
Yeah.
There was suddenly like someone trying to open the door, dung, 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 and it's not locked. So technically, if someone wanted to come in, they can just push it down and open. But ghosts cannot open stuff, ma. So
Really?
so like there was just this noise, right?
Open the.
But they can just go through.
Yeah, lor.
Or maybe
Oh,
it was
no,
a
different
nugget,
rules, don't know.
and they cannot do the handle.
Maybe. But there was just this persistent noise that just kept happening, right? And then before that happened also, one of the guys, when they went to the toilet, because there's a little like opening, right? They saw like a figure or like some shit in that space. So like when the noise happening, it was like, oh my god, it's scary. And then after when they finally went out and saw, right, basically we had all the open umbrellas because we would dry the umbrellas there, ma. And it's just basically umbrellas in the indoors, all there. So it's like, oh, maybe there was a ghost.
So the scientific explanation for this
Wind.
is probably
The guy at the 6th floor.
the toilet one. The toilet one is probably you just see something like, you know, once in a while your eyes play tricks on you, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Then the umbrella one, it might be if it's windy or it's about to rain or whatever kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Then you blow, because the umbrellas are open, so
Correct.
you can catch the wind, right? Then the umbrella maybe knock against the wall.
No, it
the
won't
door.
knock enough for the door to shake, eh?
Yeah, and the thing is that it's never happened again. Like we've never had that level of noise, like sound before.
But did we continue to leave the umbrellas open there?
Yes.
Yeah, then whatever lah, it's a ghost lah.
It was most likely wind lah, like really strong winds. I hope.
Right.
And like nothing really happened
Which is
lah.
pretty
No one
possible
would disturb.
given that it was raining.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
likely.
exactly.
Okay, solve. Next.
Done.
Okay, your
Yeah,
turn.
so but that every time you talk about umbrella indoors, that always comes to mind.
Speaking of office ghosts,
Oh. Last time TSL got one ghost.
Huh? Yeah.
What's the name?
We caught a ghost on camera.
no
Huh?
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Like,
did not
I
know
had
about
the
this.
footage.
I did not know.
And my it's damn funny. Cause okay. So we were in a shop house, okay? And this shop house is old building, a bit
Like
creepy vibes,
colonial
right, okay?
vibes.
Yeah. So then like when you walk, right, floorboards creak kind, it's a long dark corridor to the back room, that kind of shit on the second floor, right? Creepy. Especially if you're in the office at night. This didn't even happen at night. It happened during the day. So a bunch of us were outside because we were shooting something, and there was only one member of our team left in our room lah, the office. So all our rooms, I think quite a few of them have like a CCTV or something like that, right? So basically when I watch back on the footage, right, I see that particular employee playing with her phone, not working, hence the additional guilt.
She was watching Ellen.
Oh, yeah.
Who is now
We call her
Yeah.
slacking.
Cause lacking, but right, what you essentially see is she's sitting there watching show or playing her phone game or whatever, right? And then right, at the corner of the screen, you see the toilet door
Suddenly
slam by
close.
itself.
like slam or like
Close. I think it's
It's either closed or open by itself. I think it's open though.
okay lah, either or lah.
I think it's open slowly.
But essentially, it completely just moved by itself. And there's no windows or nothing, so it cannot. There's no vacuum.
Yeah.
So it literally just moved by itself. And then right, the funny part is she sees it. She's alone. She don't know what to do. Then she panicked. Then she wants to grab her stuff and run.
Yeah, she really thought she just looked at the door. Then she just
Yeah. Like she
go out.
actually ran.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how scared she was.
No, so there was many instances with this particular ghost lah, which I call the ghost Bob. So Bob, another instance, right? Someone was editing, then there was like, you know how you put like pens and stuff on your desk? So the girl had a lighter inside. So she was editing, then the lighter like flip out of the thing, like flip and then drop on the table. And it was not possible for any air to
You're
push
gonna
it
say
up.
it like
No,
ignited.
it came out of the box and then
Right.
it just flipped and then landed here. Then the night one was at night. We decided to watch the night cam lah. Then you can see at around 12 a.m. there's a flicker of white light like that on the security cam.
I think to me, right, the scarier part is watching the footage.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what is going to happen next.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, but the funny part is we told our boss, and our boss hired like 4 exorcists
Whoa.
of different religions
Oh, yeah.
to come to the room to like bless.
Bless the place.
Yeah, but we didn't know what kind of exorcist, so he got different kinds.
Yeah, just cover all your
Yeah.
bases.
And after that, nothing much happened.
Yeah,
already.
nothing happened.
Yeah. But
Also, it
from
worked. The exorcism
from the start,
worked.
when we moved in, already got a weird vibe. Like even I totally don't believe, right? But when I'm the last person to leave the office, I have to off all the light, right? I off already. Then I run down the stairs faster, you know.
yeah.
Like you were okay. I'm gonna off the light there. Off, then you faster run, you know.
It's quite scary.
Then you struggle with the key at the door. Then you
I legit do that here. So like sometimes we're here at night, right? Then I have to go from the 5th floor to the 4th floor using the back staircase, right? And it's damn dark because the light is
Yeah.
not. I run my balls off. But then after I open the door, I just walk normally, like. Because they're embarrassing, yeah. But I think I remember catching someone both running. I think we were running the opposite way.
Oh my
Then I'm
God.
like, scared, right? Okay, but we don't talk about this.
No, but yeah, are there any other like superstitions that you all know of?
I quite scared when I walk home, then I smell flower, the jasmine flower.
Yeah. Frangipani's and
Because they
jasmine.
say, right, if you smell a very nice smell, right, don't turn back. If you smell smelly smell, right, then means the ghost very far away. But nice smell means the ghost near.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I thought smelly also is nearby.
Pontianak.
I
Oh,
thought
you say 2 times lah, just to
Oh.
warn you.
Why?
Pontianak.
No, why you cannot say?
What can I say?
Close the door.
How many times you say then you will appear?
I think 3.
Don't tell them.
Pontianak.
Why you
Okay.
tell them?
I'm in the protection. My boyfriend's mom's old house, right, has a Pontianak inside.
How you?
No, so okay, my boyfriend's mom's family, like they all can see the spirit.
Right.
So like one day, like when she was a child, she was just walking, then she noticed like the Pontianak at the corner of the room. Then she just went to ask like her parents, like, oh, what is that? Then they say, oh, that's just the Pontianak. Then
Casually.
they all just acknowledge that there's the spirit in the house, and then just keep walking past it. Like
Then she
they
just
see,
like, don't mind me.
no, I don't know why they
Maybe
grew up
actually she
very-
very paiseh. She trying to like walk
No,
past.
they all like accept it, so they just look at it and then just continue on. But it's always there at the different corners.
Right.
Just chilling.
And they always happen to be in the
Yeah.
corner, nah.
She hot.
Yeah, for some reason. I think they
Cannot
need some
see, cannot
support.
see.
Yeah. No, but I know
Oh my
about
god,
the.
she's the original seer. Sorry, you were saying.
No,
Chandelier.
yes. No, I definitely heard about like the smell and
Yeah,
because
the
like
smell.
I know being damn scared when I was young, right? And then just walking past and then there's this like really rancid smell. They will say it either smells like burning
Rancid.
smell or like something died, that kind of smell, right?
Yeah,
And it will just be random because like you try looking for it and there's nothing there, but it will just come and go.
Then there's a guy squatting behind the bush.
Yeah, that's right.
He couldn't make it back to his place in time.
The shake part is when it's in your own home. You're not near a toilet. No one's in the toilet,
Yeah,
and then the
that's
smell
it.
just comes, and then you're like, oh, I'm being visited right now.
Then actually your family member like them.
Yeah.
Like, oopsie. Oh,
Maybe that's what happens when you smell it and then someone asks, do you fart? But actually no one fart. It's actually no one fart.
Yeah, but because I have a very guilty face, especially when I'm innocent, right? Then I keep saying it's really not me. But then they all just
then
keep
you
saying,
watch.
but actually it's that auntie down there.
Eh, don't look like that.
I thought
You
it
can
was,
say the P words many times. but
that's
then-
why. No, I thought they were supposed to like
Don't have.
they hang out in like trees or some shit, right?
But they say banana trees, right? Underneath banana trees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Underneath, banana tree not very high though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also don't know the logistics of it.
Okay,
but I
sorry.
just don't look. I've never seen the bottom of a
Because
banana
the
tree.
leaves look like hair, maybe.
Maybe.
Wait, is this
okay,
what
any other-
Halloween is about?
Ah,
Halloween
yeah.
is the like Angmo version of 7 month or what?
Yeah, actually, what is the history
Yeah,
of
sorry,
Halloween?
let me Google this. What is Halloween?
Okay, to me, right, why I will create Halloween, right, is maybe because
To me, Halloween is.
there was a very like sad event that happened, like a nightmarish murder, and then in order to cover or try to change it around and have some positivity injected, let's celebrate it. Let's make it a party where more children are let out into the open on their own to go knocking on strangers' doors.
It's actually propaganda by the ghosts
So,
to expose the kids.
so I can eat more children.
Yes,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
It actually is. It's a year dedicated to remembering the dead.
A year.
Kidding. Oh, it's a Mexican thing.
It's like
the cartoon.
Day of the Dead, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's the cartoon?
Oh, Coco.
Hey, that one, wow.
Coco good.
I
though.
almost cried.
Coco
Yeah,
cried.
Coco good.
Have you ever gone trick or treating?
Oh, no.
Yes. For no reason.
I cannot trick into treating. They asked me to go first.
Has anyone ever said trick? I wonder. Or is it you just auto get sweets?
No, the
think
trick
auto
is
lah.
the pranks that you have to endure in order to get to the candy. No meh?
No.
So that's why they decorate their front yard or whatever with like all the pranks
Obstacles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, I thought it's just knock on the door, trick or treat, then
And-
guess my costume, then like give.
Like,
So
oh my
the
god.
trick, if I open the door and I scare you, and then I close the door on you,
That's
I don't have to
trick.
give.
No, then
That's
you
trick.
kena something, I think.
I will kena something.
The giver.
Kena police reports. Yeah. Hi, you're scaring children in this area.
No, but I always remember it as being the day before either All Souls Day or All Saints Day.
All Saints Day.
All Saints Day,
All Saints,
which
yeah.
and then All Souls Day is the day after All Saints Day anyway. So like it's that time where like the spirits are around.
So it's sorry. So you were checking, right? It's a Spanish.
It's actually observed in many countries though.
Right. So there's no real true origin lah.
No, I think
It's
about-
Christian,
It has a
right?
lot of like Celtic influences.
Right.
Yeah.
So like Scottish, Irish.
Yeah.
What was the first instance right in your life that you were like freaked out or something that genuinely scared you? Like for me, right, was my dad playing Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil 3, I still remember. And then for some reason that day, right, only him and I were at home. It was pouring and he decided to turn off all the lights and play on a very loud volume, and I had to just sit next to him and watch. There was one scene, right, where it's in a police station, and then the monster bursts into the window and start chasing you. It's a giant, ugly ass monster. And then the end scene, right, is like he lift up the guy and basically he has a spinning grinder thing and he just grind the guy's face.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I don't know how I'm in primary school. I see it, right? Wow. You know how when you're young, when you have a nightmare, it can keep replaying like
Yeah.
over a long time. Yeah. Wow, that one freaked me the out, yeah.
Oh, not so bad. Mine is like, I think secondary school lah. Then my friend like MSN me this link, like sfog.com or something. Then he said, "Hey, play this game, damn fun." Then I trust him, right? Then I just click the link, and then immediately, right, there was this girl on your full screen, right, screaming high
It's
pitched
the
voice.
Exorcist jump scare lah.
No, it's just but I was wearing headphones on the laptop.
Oh,
lah.
shit.
So I was scared. I pushed my laptop off my bed, right? And then it broke. I was scared. I was like, then I just and then my 3000 or 2000 laptop died.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the earliest one.
No, that same last time jump scares damn popular.
Yeah.
hate
There was the one where
it.
there's this little car that you're supposed to just look at it, follow it, then you move, suddenly BAM!
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, boo, slap her.
My first jump scare was the rocking chair video.
I think so.
Very famous.
So.
rocking
Yeah.
chair video, like kind of green one. Then
Yeah, there was another one that scared me a lot also. Like, you know the first movie Saw. Wow, so last time is like you buy pirated CD one, right? Then pirated CD they never give chance with the imagery one. It's just a fucking foot cut off put on the paper. Then my father buy it, he never put properly, right? Then just put there. Then I see the foot, right, the cut off foot, right, on the floor. I freak out. Then because I go and understand or I know what roughly the show is about already, right? Then it's so disgusting, the thought of it, so sadistic, right? Wow, that one really I nightmare for like months on end, almost like maybe even years.
wow.
I just keep thinking about it until finally one day I had the balls to fucking watch the movie, right? Then like way later, then I finally got over it.
the one movie that I never dared to watch up till this day,
Human
Centipede.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even the movie poster also a bit freaked me out.
It's damn disgusting.
It's them,
Yeah.
but it's the grossness of it. It's not like It's not like
Supernatural,
ghost
yeah.
Like
horror
sick in
kind,
line.
yeah, but it's like sick, yeah. It's like, ee.
There's actually a collection of films, right, that are so disgusting they have been banned in multiple countries. Some of them have also been investigated, right, for actually, it's so realistic, right, that you couldn't have not done it.
Oh
Mm.
my
Yeah, and it's like there's one very famous one called
Siberian film.
a Serbian film.
Serbian.
Have you heard of it before?
Yes.
Wow.
You,
I've heard of a Arabian Night.
How do you know?
you said it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There was a scene with the
Are you guys so
baby.
close?
So it's so
Jelly.
it's so sick, right? Because it follows the story of a guy who's brainwashed or manipulated into like f***ing his own children or something like that. There's like a bunch of guys gang banging a newborn kind of thing, right? It's so disgusting and hyper realistic. And at the end of the day, this guy is tortured and going through all these manipulated, these horrible situations, right? The reason why it's called a Serbian film, sorry for boring.
No,
I'll get to the
Sorry.
point. The reason why it's called a Serbian film is because this person was trying to depict how he feels the Serbian government is treating its people. Yeah. Damn impacts, yeah. Hyper graphic. This kind of gore thing. Another one is called Martyrs.
Huh?
Like Matyrs.
Martyr.
Like,
Yeah,
people have
that's
died.
another
Honestly, like, gore is more
legendary
scary.
gory film. Yeah.
Like disgusting is more scary.
yeah.
like, sickening.
I think Spirit more scary, eh.
Really?
First God is like then like it's just whatever, right? But then Ghost is like up to your imagination.
No, it lives beyond the
like
movie.
Thai
Yeah.
movies, right, freak me the out. Like
Yeah.
that time secondary school, then I don't know why they decide to like they decide to show this ghost movie at night. Then it's about when you watch a movie, then the ghost will come behind you, right? And like gouge your eyes out.
Oh, that's nice.
It's called like now showing. Like that's the
No.
Oh,
So
shit.
after that,
It's
every
not
time
the coming soon one, meh?
whatever lah,
Coming
the
soon.
coming
The
soon
chaba.
lah. Yeah. Then every time I wash my face, right, I must wash the right one first. I cannot close my eyes in the shower to wash. I must like that first. Then this one okay already open and wash this side.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
that
when I was damn
scared.
young, I had that face also. I don't need to close my eyes in the
Yeah, I
completely close my eyes in the shower.
That's still me now. Like I would do it, I would be damn fast.
Yeah.
Then I'll still check a bit. Yeah.
That's scary.
I feel like, isn't it interesting how ghosts are a tradition? Like, I feel like my concept of ghosts, right, or the fact that I even think ghosts exist is because my mother ingrained it into me. Like since young, like every Hungry Ghost festival, then like we have to go and do this, cannot do that, right? It's like, it's a tradition almost.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it is so irrational, right? But it is believed by adults. It's one of those like weird things that everyone takes it so seriously, even though it's so hard to like prove. Like science-wise, it's very hard to prove that it's real, but it's so widely believed.
I actually didn't really believe in ghosts. Like, not very scared of it lah. I mean, I've shared a few stories before, but like nothing bad ever happened to me, right? So then, yeah, touch wood.
Same, nothing.
So then, like,
No one bothered to touch.
so, and I've never really heard like first-hand ghost stories that are like inexplicable until. So for my previous company, right, I actually did a ghost story series. Yeah, and then we actually casted people from within the office to be telling these stories. And then like because I personally know these people, right, then it's like cannot be they lying, you know.
Yeah.
Firstly, like why are they lying about this? And then like it really inexplicable. Then I think like since making that series, I a bit like more believe in ghosts. So one of them, she shared this story about how they were at a chalet, right, which is where all ghost stories happen. Like, up to this point,
And
I'm like fake story. Then for some reason, like I think her brother joined her there, if I'm not wrong. Then cause the brother also friends with her friends lah. Then after that, like when they were outside, like kind of like drinking and all that, then one of the guy friends, right, all of a sudden started like laughing in a super high pitched voice, right, and then started like talking like a woman, like completely not his voice, right. It's like, unless he's a ventriloquist, I know he can really imitate some other girl's voice very well, right? But,
And how his asshole.
so up to this point, okay, still kind of like a I can dispute it story. And then so this friend,
Drunk.
like it's just drunk but not himself, clearly not himself, even like when he is drunk, not usually drunk or what lah. So
Right.
then after that, right, they like kind of like carry him, they try to bring him upstairs to rest to the second floor of the chalet. Then halfway through where he's going there, like he vomits, right, and then it's like water and ashes. Then, and I mean, not to their knowledge, he had not been eating any ashes lah. Unless like, I don't know, cigarette is like that or what. But then after that, so that was still okay. He continued walking up the steps, a few steps, right? He proceeds to vomit again, and he vomits a rat, like a live baby rat.
Fuck off.
No, like it
Like
still
Cat
can
is
run.
alive, yeah.
Oh my god.
Huh?
And then after that, like they're damn shocked, right? But then the brother happened to be like some paranormal investigator, like he's part of the groups and all that.
Oh.
So then they just say, never mind, no scared. Then I think he like
No scared.
Wait,
went around to
that
like,
seems very convenient.
like it caused like a commotion almost. So then he kind of like went around to, I don't know, like bless the area or what lah. Then like he know the rules or what. Then after that, they bring him upstairs to rest.
And
The next morning he woke up, right? He has completely like no recollection. His last recollection was like when he was
Following a rat.
no.
Then
For the prank.
his brother is going like, this is going to be good. This is a story is going to for the ages.
So it's not his brother.
Oh,
It's the friend. Yeah, my friend was there. I mean, my colleague was there, and then it's her brother.
right.
So then
convenient though that he's a
his
paranormal
last
expert.
memory was like drinking the beer outside the chalet, right? Then he was sitting like very, very close or under a tree. And then after that, he heard someone calling his name.
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's so scary.
That's his last memory.
Wow, that's damn strange. No, I like, but this is a second-hand story lah. Like you heard it from a friend.
Yeah, but my friend is, say if
Won't
I
lie
tell
one
you
lah.
that I lived through this,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you wouldn't think that it's a lie, what?
Also, she was there.
She was
Yeah, she was
there.
there.
Oh.
No, because I've had not to this extreme, but I've had a friend who kena possessed for like 30 minutes kind, and like in front of me lah.
Oh my god.
Well, that's like almost one TDK episode.
Yeah, it was damn long.
If she was talking
I
for
wanted to
30
drop off already, but it's still going on.
Yeah, but then the ad came in, then I replayed the ad.
No, because we were in Bali and we were all young, right? We were like probably 18. It was part of like a school trip where we organized ourselves, right? And then
School trip is this year at like 18.
when you do IB, you have this thing called Challenge Week where you have to organize your own trip to go and do like community work, action, which is like sports stuff, and then creativity stuff. Yeah, damn cool.
National School so
So we decided to go to Bali. But we went to Ubud, a bit more cultural, right?
Yeah.
Then we decided we're going to be like fully like locals. We are going to go and eat at warungs, no restaurants whatsoever. So we will walk, right? And then we came across this like warung, really looked damn rundown. And then
Warung restaurant.
it's like
but it's
family
no,
restaurant.
it's like
I
yeah,
know.
yeah. But it really looks damn rundown. And then the food is like
I didn't know.
you can't really tell what they're making or whatever. And we're like, this is the full on experience, man. Let's do it, right? Then we sat there and the people were damn nice to us. Damn nice, whatever. So we
Then you
eat
braid your hair as well.
almost with the ends,
And
right?
suffer.
I got all the bangles, everything. Then we started eating, right? And again, like they were honestly very nice to us, and it's important because, right, when my friend, so the four of us, my friend suddenly went super pale. He started sweating profusely, like not even like wet, you know. He's like sweating buckets. It's like dropping, and you can see the spots everywhere. And then he just started like his eyes rolled back, and he just started like speaking in like some weird like language that no one knows, and he's just he's just muttering stuff, right? And then suddenly all the people around us that were damn nice, right, all just started backing off, and like some people started leaving, and then we were like,
As in, those like owners of the restaurant.
no. So like there were people there that we asked for help, like recommendation of what to
okay,
eat. They were
okay,
nice to
okay.
us.
Then the-
Suddenly
yeah,
they
Chinese
didn't want
tourists
anything to do with
again.
us. They just left. And then the owners of the restaurant also like didn't want to help us, which we clearly needed help lah. We don't know what the fuck is going on, right? We thought like maybe scientifically our first thing was maybe he's going through a heat stroke or like whatever, right? Can you give us water, whatever? No one wanted to help us, and we were just like, what the f is going on? He's just like
my God.
Then we were just like, like what do we do? Do we start praying? Do we like carry him somewhere? We don't even know what to do, right? And then lucky, like I think I said 30 minutes, but I think it was more of like a good 10 minutes, and after he just snapped out of it. Then after that, we asked him like it felt very long. I honestly cannot tell you how long it was, right?
Sorry.
And then no, it's okay. Then after that, like he just snapped out of it, and then we were like, dude, what the f are you acting or what lah? Like f you for all of that. Then he's like, huh? What happened? Like, why am I sweaty? Like, to him, no time passed between
Yeah.
when he was normal and then
Yeah.
Oh my god.
it was like damn crazy.
Then the waiter have to come back, come to you and how was the food?
He already take the order.
No, but the thing is that like if I remember correctly, right, like it was deep inside, like there were a lot of trees around. It felt damn like maybe it was banana trees. I don't
It's
know.
always the tree.
But there were just a lot of trees around, and then from then on, right, we only went to like cafes and like we didn't dare.
Screw the true local
Yeah.
experience.
Fuck that shit, yeah.
But y'all really experienced it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So you're eating, in the midst of eating, it happened.
Yeah.
So after he snapped back already, did you all continue eating?
I don't think so, sir. I think we
think
just
they lost.
we
You
just
were, like,
packed out and
done
left.
already,
Yeah.
They went to the nearest cafe.
We just packed out and left. This shit, sir.
It cannot be a what, man? Like fits or what, man?
No lah, like we asked him also, but it's just damn strange because like if it was clearly a medical problem, like people would have helped us. But it felt as though they recognized what that was happening.
They gave
That's why
you
it
a
looked
look,
like. Yeah. Because I remember the reason why I kept saying that was so nice is because it was suddenly like 180, like they were like avoiding us. They didn't even want to look at us, that kind of thing. It was damn
My
shit.
mum got take photo with a ghost before.
Huh?
Like
Oh.
she taking selfie with someone, right? And then there's a third face, like in
Oh
between
my
them.
god.
Like very obvious, or you have to
Like
make it out.
obvious, like really looked like there was someone, but there was no one around her at that point.
Shit.
And she's like checking the photo immediately, kind. Then she straight away delete.
Was
Oh
the-
shit.
was the
Okay.
ghost smiling?
I got one more. This one happened in Singapore. Okay. So you all know Lim Chu Kang Cemetery?
Yes.
Oh, okay, wait, I know this story, I think.
So we talk about like the turning around too quick kind of thing, right?
yeah.
This is the closest I've come to seeing an
That's what
actual.
he said.
Okay, this is the closest I've come to seeing an actual ghost. Okay, so basically, back in my day, poly time, young, nothing to do at night. Singapore last time to have all this TikTok, all this. So you got nothing to do, you go out and explore. So a bunch of me and my friends, we crammed into a car. We headed over to a few different sites like Old Changi Hospital and all this kind of thing, right? And we ended up at Lim Chu Kang Cemetery.
Why
So,
do people want to put themselves in such situations?
like I said, there was no TikTok, no YouTube, barely YouTube lah.
Bored lah.
Yeah, Daily Ketchup wasn't on yet, so what else are we gonna do? Without time, right? So we got there, we all get out of the car, we walk in, right? It's beautiful. It's like, because Lim Chu Kang Cemetery is very big area, so it's completely open land, and then there's just a clear moon down there, very well lit. There's no lamps and much, like no light pollution. Yeah, so it's really just one moon, and you have the entire space. It's beautiful. Like if you watch Nope, right, it looks like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can kind of see. So we all walk in, we venture down, there's like a main path, and then everywhere around you is just tombstones all around you. So we walk, and then we walk down this long path, right, and then we make a right, and then we started to walk towards something that looked like a tree. Okay,
Not again.
It's the tree.
legit looked like a tree. So we kind of like spread out, like 7 or 8 of us, right? We are spread out, and then
Wait, 7 or 8, the number important though.
it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, actually it does partially matter, but never mind. Not
Because
for
even
this
or
part.
odd, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 7 of us. We're walking, and then right,
Oh god.
we're talking
No wonder.
like that, you know, it's like we're just looking around, it's like fun, right? Suddenly, right, we hear the first person scream. And when I look up, right, everybody started to freeze in their tracks. Then I'm thinking like, what the is going on? So only like 2 or 3 people have torchlights, man. So we walk up, they all start pointing their torchlight down. My very superstitious friend, as I walk closer, I hear him starting to chant already, apologizing and chanting. Then I go all the way up, right, and then I look at the tree, and on the tree, right, there's just a white face, like on the tree. So then, like I also like confused already. I a bit scared, and I don't believe her, right, but I a bit scared. So he start apologizing. He don't dare, my right, that super religious friend just start backing away, right, and he just look down, apologize. He don't dare turn around. He just keep backing off, telling everybody, let's get the out here, let's get the out here. So we start to leave, right. Then we start to make our way back up this long path back out of the cemetery. So we walk. As we are walking, like I don't care. I'm still looking around. As I'm exiting the cemetery, I hear another fucking scream. This time I turn around, right, and I see 3 people at the back, and then I see one of my good friends let go of the hand of his girlfriend and start sprinting towards us.
Oh, red flag.
Sprinting. This guy, right, will never do this to somebody, one.
Right.
Like, he will never do this to his girlfriend, one. He fucking let go of his girlfriend and sprint. And then I look again, and it was just him and her.
Huh?
So there was something behind the two of them in the moment that I looked behind, I thought I saw a third person standing.
Right.
Yeah, but for the split second. Then after that, it's just him running, and then after that, her screaming, and then chasing after him again. Yeah, so that was the... And then when
what
they ran
did
back...
he say? Like, did you ask him? Like, what
So
happened?
he basically felt that thing just behind them. And I think he turned, he saw, and he freaked the fuck out and ran. Yeah. Like, that's how scared he was of it. Yeah. Then after that, like, when he come back, obviously lah, everybody is fucking like cold sweat already, you know, we're like, what the fuck just happened? But, you know, like, that was the closest I've been to seeing something like that.
I'm scared.
I would have peed my pants, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you take some holy water for me?
Yeah.
I'm really scared.
That's why never walk last.
Oh,
Or never did
You
walk
were
to a
safe because you
cemetery.
didn't walk last. Yeah, and don't go cemetery in odd numbers.
He was last, what? He was the last.
no.
behind
The
was the
guy,
guy
I
and
already exit. Then I heard the scream, so I turned around. Yeah.
You were like in the middle of a few people.
Yeah. But fun. But okay, just a takeaway for everybody.
But fun.
It's damn fun, like, to go and explore this kind of shit. Takeaway for everybody is from one of my friends, like, who's very religious, right? or superstitions and all that. He says that there are two kinds that will never be encountered with like spirits and kind of disturbed. The kind that completely really don't believe. They won't really kacau you one. And then the other kind is the one that has done everything to protect themselves already.
Right.
Like they respect and they know where their boundaries are. That kind. The rest who are kind of flaky in between. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, number 2. I mean number 2.
What a way to leave everybody.
Yes, yeah.
I have holy water soon.
So that went camping, I brought like 3 crosses, 2 big bottles of holy water.
Over prepared.
He's
Yeah,
the super
yeah.
religious.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
so
creepy vibe.
thank you for watching. I hope there's no one around you right now.
Alright.
Like, share, and subscribe if you are safe. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Wait, are we rolling?
We clapped already.
Oh, we clapped already.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wow. Scary, yeah, the unprofessionalism. Huh, what?